So if the UPS guy didn't hate me before, he definitely hates me now. He had to back the truck up to the driveway. Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today is super exciting. Just like the LTW wing, we got more stuff coming in for the M3. All right, so if you follow me on Instagram or you've seen anything that I posted in the last 6 months, I've basically been talking about getting a set of DS1s for the longest time. I love the way they look. They're like my favorite OEM E36 wheel. And my car actually came with a DS1 as a spare, but I had DS2s on it originally. I don't like DS2s. Now, that's not to say DS1s look good on everything. I feel like you kind of have to have a low E36 or have the LTW wing or something. Same with the Style 24s. In my opinion, I think the DS1s just look best on like a lower E36. And the idea behind DS1s is they're a good OEM wheel. They're a good backup set. They're a good set to drive hard, drive fast on, because something like the AC Schnitzers with their offset, it's hard to drive this car super hard, especially on the tires that it's on. So anyways, long story short, I've been talking about getting DS1s forever, and Felix, Mr. Kaplan on Instagram and TikTok, actually swiped up and said he had a set that I could have. And when he said that, I was like, there's no way that this dude is serious. But he was, and he sent me some wheels and tires. Though he said the tires are cooked, I have tires. I've been saving set of tires for whenever I found some DS1s. This just so happened to work out. He paid to ship these to me. He paid to give me wheels. So the least I can do is open them up on camera, show you them, and I'll talk about my plans with what we're gonna do with them. Hopefully in this same video, we'll have the new tires mounted on them, and I'll install them on the E36. So if the UPS guy didn't hate me before, he definitely hates me now. He had to back the truck up to the driveway. So there's two in there, and then he also sent me a spare. This is the smallest box. Well, that's a wheel. That would be a DS1. You see what I'm saying? There's like nothing better than BMW Motorsport. I know these wheels are weak specs, but they are the best OEM wheel. You could not change my mind. There's like no curb rash on it. It just needs a good cleanup. We'll be doing that in this video too. But the catch is the rest of these wheels are black. And I really think I'm just gonna keep them black for a while, depending on how the paint is. But if not, I'll actually just repaint them black for a little bit. Because I think the E36 would be cool on some black wheels. No, it's not everybody's taste, and black wheels are really not for everybody, but I would like to see them on this car at least one time. Well, these are wheels, so they're actually not that hard to move. This box is already falling apart anyways. I don't mind these. I like the black on this. I think the black actually looks really good. And the BMW Motorsport is not painted, which is cool. I like that. So these are the DS1s. Let me just finish getting the rest of them unboxed, and then I'll show you all of them. Alright, so I've got 5 DS1s behind me, and I have my spare, which would make 6 DS1s. I wanted 4, I have 6 now, and I could not be more excited. So I really want to get these mounted today. Like, I really hope I can. Yeah, let me see if I can fit these in the car. All right, they did not fit in the F30, so luckily Mom's let me borrow the Tahoe. We got them stacked 2 tall there, 2 tall there, 2 tall there, so 8 total, and they fit just fine in here. All right, nearest tire shop is like 45 minutes away, so I'm gonna try my best to get them over there today. If not, I'll be able to at least drop them off and pick them up tomorrow. I really hope I can get it all done today, but we'll see. All right, wheels and tires successfully mounted. They're in the truck. Let's go get them. It's mine, whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. All right, so here they are with the tires mounted on them. They're actually in really good shape. I know they're black wheels. It's super hard to see, but I'll light it up so you guys can see it. As you can see, DS1s are pretty weak spec. They're about 7, I think they're 7.5 actually. Yeah, they're 7.5 squared all the way around. So it's not necessarily a super meaty spec. So my idea is run these as backups, or if I ever autocross the car, or if I ever track the car, or just when I want to actually drive the car, these will be the wheels. But yeah, they won't be black forever. However, it's not bothering me immediately that like the paint isn't perfect again. Like my schnitzers are not perfect. They got plenty of rash on them. I sold like all of my spare tires aside from these ones because I knew they would come in handy. They're 215 45s. Now 215 obviously is a small tire, but on a 7.5 inch wheel, it actually serves for about the perfect size along with the sidewall. Is like perfect. I don't think you could get much better than that. As for when they're going on the car, I'm not really sure. I want to do it. Obviously it'll all be in one video, but my main goal is to find a ride height. Well, I'm really hoping that when I lower these down on these wheels, they'll clear, so I won't have to adjust the suspension every time I want to use these wheels. These are a lot weaker specs, so I'm just hoping, even if the fitment isn't like super awesome looking, they'll at least clear and I can actually run them. Alright, so next day, let's pull the M3 out of the garage and we'll get these wheels on. I'm going to try and do it pretty quick, and then if I got to make some adjustments, hopefully we'll dial in the height before it gets too dark. This car just reeks of gasoline. I really got to fix it. It's running super rich, so the next video will be diagnosing how rich it runs. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, it's not the best. Look here. That is, I haven't let it settle 100%. Like I'll roll it back and forth to let it settle, but this is my hand fitting all the way in between. So what's on here now is a 15. I think we're gonna need a 20 or possibly a 25. I don't wanna go bigger than 20, but I think you kinda have to not have that sunk fitment. The real question is, how's the bag gonna fit? Because the fitment right here is perfect on these AC schnitzers. And I actually think the fitment up there would be good with the spacer. So if I can get the fitment the same height-wise, if it works out, I'll just get spacers front and back. Alright, there's still a bit of a gap here. I'm thinking there's a finger gap in there, which is fine. But I'm thinking these are 15s now. We'll switch them out to 18s possibly. 18s might be ideal. Okay, this is the front with no spacer. As you can see, that is dreadful. I mean, it's like an inch sunken in, maybe 2 inches sunken in. So, well, I can't even believe that the E36 came with these. So obviously they're weak specs, like 7.5. I don't know what the offset is on them, but I've already got 15s, but unfortunately I mean I could live with the 15s in the rear. I just don't. I gotta get 2 more sets of spacers. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna leave those DS1s on the car with how they were sitting. Alright, this is to be continued. Now we know basically want to run like an 18 in the rear and probably a 20 to a 25 up front. So what I'm going to do is order probably a 20, and then I'll test fit it on front and rear. We'll figure out, you know, how I like that, and then I'll order the other set of spacers accordingly. But for now, that's basically it. I think in the next video I'll have the wheels properly spaced, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do with them. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you want me to, you know, make them the OEM aluminum silver finish, like the 𝙨𝙪𝙧𝙚 one is, and kind of like the ACs, or I can leave them black, and I'll repaint them and make them really nice black. But I really like the black. It's definitely an acquired taste. I think it's a track look. The only reason I'd say I'd stick with black is these wheels are going to be like the track wheels, the autocross wheels, the road trip wheels. So anything like brake dust and road debris is going to be a lot harder to see on a black wheel. Anyways, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure to drop a like, hit the subscribe button, get us to 1,000 subscribers. I will be giving away that _Ďestic chassis mount at 1,000. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, let me know what you want to see next. I definitely have to tackle the vacuum leak in this car next. I don't know where it's coming from, but that is going to be a whole video deciding or figuring out where that's coming from and then fixing it. We'll go into that hopefully in the next video. But anyways, that's it for this one. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.